Hey kittens, it's Jam. So we are starting off 2 days, 31 days of JamOwen look with making ourselves a fake burn. So I'm just using some latex and I'm making little bubbly shapes all over some plastic. And I'm speeding up the process by blow drying it, but you can pretty much make whatever shapes you want. You just want to kind of make it look, you know, like a burn, like your skin's been blistering and bubbling and nasty. So I didn't really think about how this was going to fit on my face, so I suggest you do that because I had to do a lot of chopping. I'm setting it with talcum powder because this will stop it from sticking to itself when we're trying to work with it. Now I'm just taking a brown colour and I'm just muddying up the face a bit and also sticking it in the contour areas. And then I'm going to start smoking out this eye. So I'm just using that same brown colour all through the crease and blending it really well. And then I'm going to go back in with black. For this eye, we're going to make it very red and irritated looking, so I'm just smoking out a bunch of red all over this lid. I also put a bunch all over where I'm going to be putting the wounds, but this got covered up pretty much anyway, so I wouldn't really worry about it. Whatever's left on my brush, I'm blending out into the crease on the other lid. And now I'm going to start working out placement. As you can see, I had to chop them quite a bit, but you just need to work out where it's going to go and then glue it down with a bit more latex. Please note, I'm not putting latex anywhere near my eyebrow. I'm just gluing it around the eyebrow. So it'll be sticking on either side, but none of the latex will be touching my eyebrow hairs because we want to keep our eyebrows. Then we want to blend out our edges so it's not so obviously a bit of latex stuck on our face. And then I'm adding another piece. I was planning on just doing these bits, but I got carried away and ended up doing like the whole half side of my face. I wanted to like cover up my whole eyebrow so it looked like it had been singed off. You can do as much or as little as you like. But you know, we've been burned at the stake, so going overboard with the burnt face really isn't going overboard. So while my latex is drying, I'm going to add this little tattoo. This is just a wee crescent and dot. You could totally draw these on, but I had the tattoos, so I thought I would use them. This is a wee pentagram that I'm going to put over here. get rid of that shine, we're going to put some talcum powder over top. And then I'm just smudging some black down under my eyes to get that messy, crying look, and also to blend the tattoo in a bit better. So I filled in all the red holes now, but then I decided to go over the whole thing with whitey pink, so I would wait until after this step to do the red. I didn't really have a plan for this, so I'm a bit all over the place. And then I'm going back in with the red, and I also darken up some of the holes with black. This will make them appear deeper than they are. And now I'm taking this really like stipply sponge, and I'm taking some reds and blacks and just stippling that all over to give texture. I'm filling in the lips with black. And I'm also smudging it down, and then I'm highlighting some of the holes with some white, just going around the raised areas. Now we're going in with some fake blood, and I'm just stippling some of the blood around the face as well. So now I'm trying to paint a rope on my neck. I'm still learning how to do paint on my body. It's really hard to see when you're doing it on yourself, so bear with me. But I'm just making little like curved shapes with a brown face paint, and then I'm outlining them with the black. I also added some horizontal lines for the lines in the rope, and then I blended down the bottom for shadow. And then I'm blending some red around the rope for irritation. And then I decided to outline the black eye. And now I'm adding some dripping tears, so you just want to load your brush up with a lot of water. And I'm adding some little dots. I added these all over, it just adds a lot of texture to the look. Put in your white contact on the burnt side, and then I added some black under the neck area. Don't forget to do your ears as well if you're wearing this out. And I'm making sure to blend it so there's no harsh lines. Added some highlights to the rope. And I also filled in my eyebrow, which I forgot to do earlier. And that's the finished Salem witch. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in tomorrow's one. Bye kittens.